direction, lakini mimi nataka tuseme jambo moja because hao watu wamesema mahali wanafinywa kidogo nuku kwa county government. Sasa leo maybe waambie tu jambo moja, manake hiyo ndio soko kubwa ambao wataanza kusupply. Your Excellency, jambo la pili ni mambo ya digitization. You've been very big on digitizing our government service. So far we have onboarded 22,000. Na hii process yote, application up to selection, hata kutumua message kuitwa hapa imekuwa through digital channel. So what opportunities do you see here yenye hawa vijana wetu wanaweza leverage kwa ile mkakati ambao uko nao? Your Excellency.
Asante sana. I think the questions that have been asked is about how do we leverage on technology to make it easier and much more transparent for us to work with citizens. I think right from the beginning, we started the journey to digitize government because that is how a citizen sitting at home with his phone or her phone can register her business or can access government services. That is the reason why when we came into office, we had only 370 government services digitized. Today, we have 23,000 government services digitized. Citizens can access government service, number one. Number two, we also digitized government payments. Government was transacting in cash. Cash has a problem. Today, we are a cashless government. We want to pay for all government services using e-citizen so that it becomes easier, there is proper track record, and there is greater transparency in that process. This process of Nyota, the identification of the men and women sitting here today, was entirely a program on technology on a digital platform. And that is why there is nobody here who said they had to know anybody for them to be in this meeting today. Kuna mtu hapa, mimi nataka niwaulize, kuna mtu hapa ambaye ilimuhitaji ajuane na mjumbe ama na MCA ama na chief ama na rais ndio apate nafasi hii ya Nyota hapa? Correct. There is nobody here who had to seek any assistance from anybody. It was you na simu yako, alafu unajipanga hapo. So that is the power of technology. It empowers citizens to be able to make decisions independently. And today, you are going to walk away here with some resources to escalate your business. Because you stepped forward, not because you knew anybody, not because you were assisted by anybody. It is because you identified an opportunity and you went for it. That is the power of technology. Let me also say the following. We have another big infrastructure that we are developing. As a government, realizing the importance of technology, we are rolling out fiber optic across Kenya. We set out to roll out 100,000 kilometers. Today, we are at 30,000 kilometers. Let me tell the young people who are here, you also have an opportunity in our Jitume centers, in our Ajira centers, in our ICT hubs. We have asked every member of parliament to build at least one ICT hub in every ward, the same way we have identified these good people from every ward, because we want to equip that ICT hub. And we want a minimum of between 200 and 300 young people to access digital jobs, engage in digital commerce or e-commerce, and also to participate in growing our economy using those structures. That is the future of technology, and that is why we are saying technology democratizes opportunity. It makes it possible for everybody without having to know this or that person, without connection without reference that you can access opportunity and you can succeed in life. And I am very proud that we are making this progress together. And the transparency that comes with this process is what is the game changer in the whole process. Kwa sababu hatutaki Kenya ambayo lazima ujue mtu, ulipe kinua mgongo kwa mtu ndio upate chochote katika hii taifa letu la Kenya. Because this is how we are going to cut out corruption. This is how we are going to deal with brokers and middlemen and everybody who wants to stand in the way of opportunity for the young people in our society. And therefore, this is going to inform government opportunities going into the future, government resources going into the future. Let me say this finally. It is also the reason why I made a commitment that we are going to remove millions of people in Kenya who had been condemned to blacklisting by credit rating agencies. Today, we have removed 7 million Kenyans from CRBs. And on top of that, we have many Kenyans today getting credit that is affordable, both in our program of Financial Inclusion Fund. The Hustler Fund today is servicing. Imagine we have moved from 7 million people who are in CRB, we now have 7 million people who are repeat customers borrowing from the Hustler Fund. And we have another 2 million people who are borrowing consistently from Hustler Fund. Every day, Hustler Fund is disbursing 80 million shillings every day to ordinary citizens. It may not be a lot of money, but it is making a difference. And I want to ask the beneficiaries here. Mimi nitawaeleza vile hiyo 25,000 alafu hiyo ingine inakuja 25,000 vile mnaweza kukopa 50,000, 1,100, 1,150 mkisonga mbele na biashara zenu. And it will all be on technology. In fact, technology and digitization has helped us change collateral in terms of borrowing. Today, many of you have a credit history. Today, you are credit worthy because you have a credit history because you have borrowed under Hustler Fund. So we are going to move forward together. I know we have to conclude this session. Hawa watu wanangojea maneno, si ndio? Kwa hivyo tutapunguza hii ndio tuendelee na hiyo ingine.
Your Excellency, I just need about 5 minutes. Kuna hapa mwanadada alafu fikirini niulize swali and then we cannot conclude before you also telling them your story. Everybody knows you started with kuku pale Kambi Kuku. Uambie vile pia wataanza na biashara twao tudogo. Just in 10 minutes, but before that, before you wrap up, fikirini, uliona tulikuwa na 2 million. We have an overflow now of about 1.9 million. What are we going to do just in 1 minute? And then I'll give this good lady from Kisii, and then each one of us will just give a word, and then His Excellency the President will wrap up. Yep.
Asante sana. Nafikiri kitu cha kwanza tupongeze ni kwamba vijana walijitokeza wengi kwa mradi wa Nyota. And according to His Excellency the President, that is a positive problem. Kitu ambacho ni jukumu letu sasa tufanye. Na kwanza Mheshimiwa Rais amezungumzia. Katika serikali yetu, mbali na mradi wa Nyota, kunazo program kadhaa za kupanga vijana. Na tuko na Catalytic Fund. Ya kwanza ni Hustler Fund ambayo His Excellency ametaja. Tuko na Youth Enterprise Development Fund ambayo kwa directive ya His Excellency the President ina implement the labor mobility program. Tuko na Women Trust Fund. Tuko pia na Uwezo Fund ambayo pia inasaidia makundi ya vijana. So mbali na mradi wa Nyota, vijana wa taifa la Kenya wako na nafasi ya kujihusisha katika zile Catalytic Fund ambazo pia zote ziko digitized, ziko katika mtandao, waweze kusaidia. Kitu kingine muhimu sana, katika serikali yetu, kila state department iko na agenda ya vijana. Juzi kupitia Head of Public Service, niliweza kupokea ripoti ya youth agenda kutoka kwa kila state department, na nikaona kwamba katika serikali yetu, mbali na state department ya vijana, kuna mengi yanaendelea kuwafaa vijana. Kuna mambo ya kazi mtandaoni, iko kwa ICT and digital economy. Kuna youth in agribusiness na mkulima majuu, iko kwa agriculture, na nyingine nyingi zaidi.